The dance of the dragons rages on, and Westeros will never be the same. Season 2 of House of the Dragon is set to end with fire, blood, and betrayal. But what happens next? In Season 3, we enter the darkest chapter of the Targaryen Civil War. Alliances will shift, dragons will fall, and both Rhaenyra and Aegon II will pay the ultimate price. But who will truly win? And how will this war shape Westeros for generations to come? Stay with me as we break down everything that will happen in Season 3, based on Fire and Blood, and the real history behind the Dance of the Dragons. If you're ready for war, hit that like button and let's dive in. In Season 3, the war escalates to a scale we've never seen before, with battles that will make Battle of the Bastards and Blackwater look small in comparison. Battle of the Gullet, a massive sea battle where Rhaenyra's forces clash with a surprise green attack. 5 dragons descend upon enemy ships, setting the ocean itself on fire. But this battle comes with a tragic cost. Prince Jacaerys Velaryon dies in a heroic last stand. First Battle of Tumbleton, one of the biggest betrayals in Westeros history. 2 of Rhaenyra's dragon riders switch sides, turning their dragons against their own allies. The town is sacked and burned in a massacre that rivals the Red Wedding. Daemon versus Aemond, the battle above the God's Eye, the most anticipated dragon duel of all time. In an epic mid-air fight, Daemon leaps off Caraxes and kills Aemond mid-flight, sending both dragons crashing into the lake below. But did Daemon survive? His body is never found. Storming of the Dragonpit. The unthinkable happens. The people of King's Landing rise up and slaughter 4 dragons inside the Dragonpit. This is the moment where the Targaryens truly lose their power, and it will be one of the most brutal scenes in Season 3. Rhaenyra's final betrayal. She wins the Iron Throne, but only for a moment. After her forces take King's Landing, she rules as queen, but her reign is filled with famine, riots, and paranoia. Eventually, she flees to Dragonstone only to be betrayed and fed alive to Aegon II's dragon, Sunfyre. Aegon II's poisoned fate. After taking back the throne, Aegon II rules for only a few months before being secretly poisoned by his own advisors. Even the winner of the war doesn't survive. Daemon's last stand. Daemon takes on Aemond in a one-on-one dragon duel and delivers the most legendary kill in Targaryen history. But both he and Aemond perish together in fire and blood. Helena's tragic end. After losing her children and suffering immense grief, Helena either takes her own life or is killed during the riots. Her death is one of the most heartbreaking moments of the season. The North arrives, House Stark's revenge, Cregan Stark, and the North march south to deliver justice. The last green forces are crushed, and the Stark legend known as the Hour of the Wolf begins. The new king, Aegon III. After all the death and destruction, only one survivor takes the throne, Rhaenyra's son, Aegon III. But after watching his mother burned alive, he is forever haunted by dragons and earns the name Aegon the Dragonbane. The fall of the Targaryens begins here. Season 3 will show how House Targaryen lost its power, setting up the events of Game of Thrones. Kinslaying and curses. Just like in Game of Thrones, betrayal and kinslaying lead to destruction. Aemond kills Lucerys, Daemon kills Aemond, Rhaenyra is betrayed, and Aegon II is poisoned. The Last Dragons. By the end of Season 3, almost all the dragons will be dead, explaining why there are no more dragons in Game of Thrones until Daenerys' time. Prophecies and the White Walkers. Aegon the Conqueror's prophecy, the Song of Ice and Fire, is completely ignored during the Dance of the Dragons. While the Targaryens fight each other, the real threat is growing in the north. History repeats itself. The Dance of the Dragons mirrors events in Game of Thrones. The civil war between Rhaenyra and Aegon II is just like the War of the Five Kings. The storming of the Dragonpit echoes Cersei blowing up the Sept. The chaotic end of the war is similar to Daenerys' downfall in Season 8. And there you have it. Everything that will happen in Season 3 of House of the Dragon. this season will be one of the most intense and tragic in Targaryen history, filled with epic battles, shocking betrayals, and heartbreaking deaths. Now, it's your turn. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more Targaryen content. The Dance of the Dragons is far from over. See you in the next video.